Hi, my name is Victoria Jones, and the reason why I chose Trevor, my father, for this project is because I firsthand watched him my entire life build his own business, get to where he is now, and learn from his perspectives from being from another country, and then learning how he has made from the ground up a business on his own and be able to learn from those experiences.
Hi, my name is Trevor Jones. I've been asked to be interviewed. A startup business, the number one motivation is typically freedom. You have the opportunity to work as hard or not as hard, as many hours or as few hours as you want. You're accountable to yourself. It requires a certain amount of discipline, but it's the freedom to do what you want to do. I'm not quite sure if it was an inspiration, but my dad was self-employed his whole life. He's a construction individual, but he never had any employees other than my grandfather and my younger brother. And so he just liked the freedom. He was a great builder, but he had the freedom his whole life. He still had responsibilities and fears and pressures, but he liked to live the life that he wanted, how he wanted, on his terms. And I guess being exposed to that for 20-something years was part of the motivation and inspiration. Sometimes you put a lot of thought into something, and sometimes the best course of action is less thought. If you have an idea, you think it might work, you try and write, bullet point, the steps as to what you want to take to be successful. And some things come easier than others. The internet has changed dramatically how organizations can get established. A website, provides you a level of credibility. It's an information window to the world. It's very inexpensive. It's immediate. So in the state of Florida, it's easy to establish the legality of a corporation. So time is your friend. It is in Florida anyway. My business is internet driven. So the location of the business is anywhere in the country. We happen to live in Florida. So the location was basically here. We market to all 50 states, but our service business model, like I said, is internet driven, internet deployed. So that's much easier than a bricks and mortars type of business. Well, you'll hear a lot of entrepreneurs go after seed capital from family and friends, or they go and raise venture capital from professional investors. I would wager most small businesses like mine, we got our capital from our first customer. You have an idea, you scrap, save, pull resources wherever you can. You generate revenue each customer. As the revenue comes in, it helps you to grow a little bit more, and then a little bit more, a little bit more. So I'd say the number one driver of capital is your first customers. We promote word of mouth. We promote over the internet, search engine optimization, and we do a lot of cold calling. We provide supplements to fertility physicians. They distribute the supplements to help women get pregnant. There's about 1,000 medical doctors that specialize in this area in the United States. So that might sound like a lot to some people. It might sound a little to others. So reaching out, cold calling, getting the correct information, email addresses is a big part of our marketing, our messaging. It's time consuming, but it's a necessary way to market. Yes, we do have a website. That website is fertilityphysiciansnetwork.com. We provide sponsored advertising on pages for physicians to get their name out, to get their clinic's name out there, to promote their services. It's done by state. We list all the fertility physicians in each state, and therefore there are banner advertising opportunities at the top of those pages, and there are other sponsorship opportunities promoting that part of the business. As you can see, our business is segmented. We have the sponsorship and the advertising on the website, which is our window to the world, but our primary income is supplements that we actually sell directly to those customers. And having two revenue streams provides a little bit more stability to the organization. We do use, obviously, the website. We use search engine optimization. I must confess, we do not use Facebook or Instagram. These are areas that we should use, and we would generate revenue and get better promotion. It's a question of time, not so much resources, making the time to stay on top of that, on top of all our other marketing. We should make the time, but sometimes, even though you know you should do something, you don't have the time to do it. And that's, unfortunately, we're guilty as charged on that one. And we are missing opportunities because of that. Yes, we do. We use a CRM, a Salesforce automation, a software where we keep all our customer and prospect information when we're marketing to them. So we're sending out a lot of emails, a lot of phone calls. Everything is logged in that system. We also purchase leads, which are a little bit more accurate sometimes than some of our internal processes. Those leads are automatically uploaded to our databases, and they help market directly to customers. Saves time. There's a learning curve up front to learn the software system and how we market, but once that learning curve is overcome, a much more, a better way to promote, reach customers, and close business. There's many important qualities, but first and foremost is effort. How much effort, their work ethic, how hard are they going to work? And I say that because it's a mental thing, it's not physical. There's the physical aspect of working hard, but the mental effort is the only criteria that everyone has control over in their own mind. You control your thoughts, what you say, what you do, and effort is the primary consideration there. We've had some great days, some big successes, and that's exciting. And sometimes you struggle, and then you have stress put on payroll, paying bills, and so forth. Cash flow is the key to business. It's not how much money you made over the course of the year. It's cash flow on a consistent basis. And so finding predictability in a business, and that's what everyone's seeking. I've always worked for myself. I was originally a police officer in England for 5 years out of high school. I then came to America, worked on Wall Street, subsequently started a software company, sold that software company, and then got into the health area with the supplements and promoting those supplements through website opportunities. So as technology has grown, thankfully I've had situations where I'm able to learn more about technology. That's helped me grow and adapt to the world that I'm selling to. Small business is the backbone of the country. If it wasn't for small business, everything would grind to a halt. Every small business supports family. Every small business has good days and has bad days. But small business is something that people strive to grow so that they can provide a better life for their family and they can spend more time with their family. It's not so much working, 48 weeks out of the year and separating 4 weeks worth of vacation sporadically throughout the year. You might work 48 weeks straight and take 4 weeks off straight. It provides you that flexibility if you build your business that way. So small business can be very beneficial for people to want to stay close to their family, to manage their time and their time with their family.